Yes, yes.
I don't hear nobody. Shit.
See if anybody can hear us. It's a great way to start a show. If anything, this is a great way to start a show in silence. Silence because the Yankees suck. The Yankees suck. The Mets suck. Uh, um, there's right now there's a couple things going on in football in the football world that are major injuries, major things happening. Um, some crap talking by Sean Payton. Um, some crap talking by Sean Payton on the New York Jets. He's not wrong in what he said, some of the things he said, and we'll talk about that a little bit. But right now, the Jets are the talk. The Jets are the talk. Eric's back in the house.
Back. I'm back.
T-Bone's back in the house.
You hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I could, but everybody said they couldn't hear us. But let's make sure that everything's good. Audio, yeah, everything's good on my side. Should be good on my side. So real quick, like I was telling everybody out there, there's not a lot to talk about with the in the baseball world. Let's be quite honest, right? The Yankees, they look good against the Royals, but again, that's the Royals. That really doesn't count. Um, and they came in laid an egg in the first game against the Mets. That's a disgrace. The Mets are a terrible team. Verlander was basically giving them the game, and the Yankees were putting up pathetic at bats. I think it's over with, simply because I don't see any other players that they're gonna go get. Right, the Padres are kind of saying that they might not trade Soto. The Angels have pulled back on Ohtani. They said they're taking him off the market. He had two home runs again today and pitched a one-hitter. The guy's the best player in the game by far. Easy. That you don't even have to think about it. And the rest of this team stinks. Let's be honest. The rest of this team stinks. Except when Judge gets back, he's the only top 10 player that we have in the major leagues. You got Judge and you got Cole. That's it. And Judge is out. The rest of this team, let's break it down. Boom. Let's start from catcher. Higashioka. Is he a major league catcher?
Nah, he's a backup. We need a offense starter. He's just good for defense.
He's good defensive catcher. He can't hit at all. So let's break down the infield real quick. Let's break down the team real quick. Higashioka, Eric, what do you think about Higashioka?
Good defensively. Hitter, not so much good, you know. He's a team player. I give it to him. He's a team player. He's not like one of these guys who's like I'm better than the team or better than this person. He's a team player.
Yeah, he's a good fundamentally good player. You know, he'll hit to the right side. He'll play baseball. He knows how to play baseball. Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Then we got a first baseman who died 3 months ago, but he's still playing for us. Rizzo has died, right?
He misses Aaron Judge.
He sure does, because he hasn't hit a home run since Aaron Judge has been out, I don't think. I have to look at the numbers.
He hit one the other day.
Yeah, there you go. But he hasn't done much of anything.
Yeah, he hasn't done much.
So let's go to
4-for-4 game that he did.
Yeah, he had a home run. 4-for-4 game against the Royals. Does that really count? That's a minor league team.
I know, but he needed it. He
needed it bad. So okay, I'll give him that. He died 3 months ago. Gleyber Torres. Do we need to say any more about him? He's bad.
He's been hitting. I mean, you know me. I'm not jumping on no bandwagon. I told you he was done for, but he's on a 14-game hitting streak, and he's been getting multiple hits, and he's been on base multiple times, not even including the hits. He's been walking, getting on base.
Eric, if you're picking a second baseman for your team, if you are building a team today and you're picking a second baseman, you are picking 10 guys over freaking Gleyber Torres. You're not picking him.
Maybe five.
I'm exaggerating, but he's on the New York Yankees.
I know.
What do you? I mean, am I wrong, Bone? I mean, look. Let's be honest. Are we picking Gleyber Torres over Jeff McNeil? And I hate Jeff McNeil.
I say yes. I say yes.
Slightly.
I mean, if you look at it, he's not even doing nothing himself, McNeil.
He's terrible. But
so I mean, Gleyber's a lot better than I mean, not even defensively. McNeil can't play defense either.
So I'm going bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the barrel is Jeff McNeil, and he's slightly above him. Slightly.
Hey, that's your opinion. You have your right to your opinion.
He's a 260 hitter. He's a 260 hitter that can't field. So again, now we'll go to shortstop. I'm not gonna go too hard on the kid. He's just a kid, first year. I can't say I can't bury this kid. He's got a lot of potential. It's his first year.
I say, but we rushing them too much. Like, that's all we doing. We rushing them. You know, I mean, they wanted it to happen. I mean, we wanted it to happen, but when we saw the shit that was going on, like he wasn't really. We needed to cut it off and tell him, yo, relax. I think we're gonna have to bring you down for a couple of games, get your confidence back, and then come back up. But we didn't do that.
Okay, Bone, what do you think about the shortstop? Do you see things that you see things in him that gives you hope?
Yeah, I think we should give him a pass. This is his first year.
I agree. You can't be too harsh on him. He's shown a lot.
Yeah.
To me, he's shown a lot more defensively than I thought he had. He's shown a lot more defensively than I thought he had.
I agree.
Third base.
I agree.
Third base has been an absolute pit for the New York Yankees.
We wanted Donaldson to play third base so bad when the guy can't even hit a freaking fastball that's right down the middle.
He's terrible. He's
to me and Joey, when we was talking about LeMahieu, we said LeMahieu was struggling because he wasn't healthy.
He's not healthy.
And lately he's been like hitting, like what he's supposed to be hitting. And
he's
getting on base.
He's making contact and hitting the ball. So LeMahieu
on base.
Yeah, so LeMahieu is a guy that has always been able to make contact and then the ball finds spots.
Exactly.
Right? So and now he's starting to look like he can, at least make contact with the baseball and hit it hard. If wherever it goes, but at least he's out there playing and making contact. But having Josh Donaldson hurt this team, man. Hurt this team because he first of all, when he wasn't injured, he was a disgrace. He was horrible. So the fact that you can't count on him because he's injured, and then second, when he's in there, he sucks. And then his defense dropped off the face of the earth. His defense just went completely garbage. So third base has been a mess. Now we go to left field. We started the season with Aaron Hicks.
Nobody.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Another no.
Come on now.
He's been hitting. So.
Come on, but he's not a real left fielder. Come on.
You're right. You're right.
He's been producing. Every time he plays, he's been producing. He's been doing either plays or he began the hits in.
All right. So okay. I'll throw the question out at you. If you're starting a team today, are you picking Isaiah Kiner-Falefa on your team?
Oh, no.
No.
Exactly. So what we talking about here? What are we talking about?
But we got to play who we got.
But that's the point. Right. That's the point I'm trying to make, Bone. Why do we have these guys? What is the point? What is the point?
Bad news Cashman.
Bad news Cashman.
Bad news Cashman.
Business has picked up, baby.
There you go. Bad news Cashman is in the house. So I'm
speaking of the devil. Look at that. Perfect timing.
I'm gonna just say, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Bad news Cashman.
What up?
Are there any moves out there now that Ohtani is officially off the market and that the Padres are saying that they may not want to move Soto?
Yes. The Yankees have been talking to Miami about Gleyber Torres.
Oh, wait a second. Breaking news. Wait a second. Whoa. We got to get the mute. We got to get the sounds on.
Get the sound, baby.
Wait, we got to get the sound. Wait a second.
Eric, I'm so sorry. Vladimir Tarasenko.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I've been saying
he went to Ottawa Senators.
Yeah. We haven't gotten to that, but the Rangers, what are the Rangers doing? They've done absolutely nothing. Eric, we'll pick that up after Joey gets this trade out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Joey.
Yes. Remember last year the Yankees were talking with Miami, and at the last minute Miami said no to us when we had the deal almost in place.
They pulled out. They did a G-man. They pulled out, baby.
We can't say he did a Franklin.
He stays in. He stays into the end.
No, but yeah, they've been talking and they've been having conversations. Things are gonna happen. I heard the Dodgers are talking with St. Louis and Nolan, and I'm hearing it's gonna be Nolan and either Jack Flaherty or Jordan Montgomery.
Wait a second.
Wait a
second.
Yeah.
Why aren't the Yankees in this?
Well, we don't know yet if it's just a rumor that's going out there. It's a rumor.
Joey,
and the rumor is
we haven't
he
had
hasn't
a third.
waived. He has a no trade clause, and the Dodgers are on it, and he has to waive it to get trade.
Because
so
he wants,
you know,
he'll renegotiate the contract. All good players, real good players, have that so they can get more money. The Yankees haven't had a third baseman in God knows how long. Why are we not in the mix for this guy?
I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what Cashman has up his sleeve. They've been linked to, you know what's the crazy thing? We have been linked to so many outfielders who are not to be cruel. They're not bums, but they're mediocre. They're cheap, and I hope Cashman doesn't go the cheap route. One name I keep hearing is Seth Brown from Oakland.
Oh God! For what?
He's batting 1-something, I think, with 10 homers. I don't want him playing left field. I'd rather have the corpse of Babe Ruth playing. He probably could get more hits.
The thing is, he can't hit, and he strikes out a ton.
Yeah.
What is the Yankees doing,
lefty.
bro?
He's lefty.
So
listen. I'm just telling you what I hear. Don't. And the other thing
don't
exactly
right?
It's bad news, Cashman. It's bad news, Cashman. I know things aren't serious yet. I know we don't have a deal in place because the suit. He hasn't worn the suit. He's in his golf clothes, so I know a deal hasn't come through. He's only going to come in when the deal is done when he has a suit. I know that.
Bellinger. I think the Cubs are asking for like your firstborn, your secondborn, and your third dog's puppies. That's what they're asking for Cody Bellinger. But the thing is, he's raking right now. He's hot. And you can get, right now, you're going to have to pay to get him.
As soon T-Bone knows, as soon as we get him, that hot bat that he has turns ice cold.
Yep.
Ice cold. You already know it.
Happens.
We get him.
That always happens to us.
Yeah, we get him. He goes. He's 0 for 16 the first week. Then the Boo Birds come out, and he turns into Joey Gallo. That's what's gonna happen. Don't get him, please.
Yep. But there's a lot of people. Let's see. I heard Seth Brown. There's an outfielder for the Rockies. It's not the center fielder. It's the other one. But his name keeps popping up. There's a third baseman for the Nationals. What was his name, Eric?
Carnadino? Something like that. We were just talking about that.
There's another one where he could be traded to the Yankees, but packaged with the left fielder, Alex Thomas. He's a speedy left fielder, but this is like bottom of the barrel. I don't know what they're doing.
No, I don't mind getting a package deal for a third baseman and an outfielder. I wouldn't be that one. That's not a terrible idea. Not terrible.
Jaime Colodero, something like that.
Colodero, there you go.
I mean, look, we don't have a left fielder. We don't have a third baseman. If we could get any sort of decent production, just decent production, that helps the team a lot. Because we're getting 0 right now from third base. And we've gotten 0 from most of the outfield spots. We got guys in the outfield
our pitching have been really good,
Yeah, I mean, if we give up 3 runs, we lose. But
that's good. That's really good, though. If you look at it, we give up 3 runs. That's great. That's not really good. That's great.
That's great.
We're supposed to score 5 runs
at least
more.
But we're not. We're not because third base is killing us. Catcher is killing us,
left field.
Right? And left field and right field has killed us until Judge comes up. I mean, we got guys that, let's be honest.
Oh, Judge is coming back Friday.
Oh, thank God. But it's going to take him a while to get into the mix, right? But at least his presence in the lineup.
There you go, his presence. You know that he's batting there. You can't just throw anything down the plate. Yeah. He's going to hit it. It don't matter.
Exactly. You can't just
Aaron Judge is going to hit.
Yeah, you're not gonna just pump fastballs and throw hanging sliders and not expect them to not be roofed. I can tell you that he even if he's taking his time back, he's gonna roof those. So, so that's all good news, Joey. But I don't want Seth Brown. I don't want that.
I don't want him either. No.
I don't. I rather play Greg Allen. I'd rather play him.
Yeah, well, he's coming up. I think he's making his last rehab start, and he's coming up.
I'd rather play him. At least he has speed. At least he has speed and can catch the ball.
He's up already.
Yeah.
He's up already.
Oh, he came up already. Not Al.
Yeah, he's up already.
You sure?
Greg Allen, yeah.
Yeah, Greg Allen is up.
And what's the name? The other kid.
Calhoun.
Oh,
Calhoun.
Calhoun is coming up too.
That's great because he was hitting. He was hitting.
That's Gary's boy.
That's my boy. I told you that guy was a sleeper, and I liked him. And I was pissed. I was pissed that he didn't make the squad out of spring training because I knew he had a bat.
The other thing I keep hearing is we called it first. We were saying it was Salvador Perez, and now Carlos Baerga, Boricua, I love him, but he's saying he keeps hearing San Diego and the Yankees are trying to get him.
Please, we no more. I don't hate
fucking big salary though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pivot on to this.
Though. That's the
let's
thing that
pivot
we're
on to this. Yeah, let's pivot to this. Why is it that when, as Yankee fans, every time we talk about a player, we come up and it's like, well, he has a big salary. Why? Why do we care?
Mr. Steinbrenner's not alive. That's why.
This Hal Steinbrenner is a scumbag.
There you
He's
go.
a scumbag.
That's why it's like that.
I probably will not be allowed in that stadium anymore, but he's a scumbag, right? Because it doesn't matter what the salary is. It's not like if they lower the salary on the players on the team that we get a break, right? That we're gonna get cheaper tickets and the beer is not gonna cost $15 to $20, right? And that
we drink a lot of.
Exactly, and that garbage Primo sausage. That garbage is going to cost $20 easy, and I eat those like candy. Pause. Big pause. That's the only time I eat sausage. You scumbags, you dirty mind mother effers. The internet sucks.
So, no comment here. No comment
pause.
Here. No comment.
Listen.
So,
I just feel like, if there was a strategy that he was to explain to us why he's doing this, then maybe I can understand, but I don't. We could lower salary. We're not going to be good because we don't bring up the kids from the minor leagues. Two, look at all the other teams spending money and they're not doing anything. It all comes down to what do you have and what are you going to do with it. We had Peraza in the minor leagues basically all year. He should have been up. There's no reason why you had Donaldson at third base.
Third base from day one.
Exactly. There's no reason why Aaron Hicks was in the opening day lineup.
No reason.
These are. It doesn't matter how much the payroll is, how little the payroll is. It's what players you have and what are you going to do with them. This whole analytics is really messing baseball up.
Well, it is. I mean, there's nothing more to say about that. What you got anything on that? I saw you shrug your shoulders, Bone. What do you think about that?
Nah, it's we pay the players. They fucking don't do it. Well, excuse my language. They're not playing right, and then we keep playing them. We keep playing them. We keep playing them, and then to release them at the end, where we could have a younger player, or another player play that position and could have done better.
Exactly, because again, people these guys don't understand. I don't think they understand the Yankee fan base. We don't mind watching a young player struggle if we can see potential. We don't mind. Nobody here is saying get rid of Volpe. Now, Eric said that he probably would have been better if they would have sent him to the minors and brought him back up so he could get him a little more seat. Okay, I get it. But nobody here is killing Volpe and saying he's a bum. We want him off the team or to trade him or anything like that.
He's won us a few games.
Yeah. I mean,
defensively and hitting.
We could deal with a young player struggling. What we can't deal with is bums like Josh Donaldson not running out, not running, swinging at fastballs right down the pipe 10 minutes late, making errors. We can't deal with that. We don't want to see players like that. We don't want to see Gary Sanchez. We don't guys that don't hustle. Yep. We could deal with that. So I don't think this ownership and Cashman, not bad news Cashman, but the regular Cashman, the real bum, he doesn't get it, man. And right now, this team is maybe, if all things break right, a 1 game and out wild card team. 1 game out.
Yep.
That's just facts. So
yeah, you never know.
I mean, we tell the truth here, no capping. We tell the truth. We're big Yankee fans, but
the only way it will be different if Judges have an amazing second half, and then Rizzo starts raking, Giancarlo's fucking starts hitting bombs left and right.
That's all we need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, we also need Loaisaika to come back because our bullpen is dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dead.
Hey, and I remember what I said in the beginning of the season. I said, let us get through these injuries in the beginning, and the back end we be healthy enough to take advantage of what we supposed to do in that playoff.
Listen,
and keep going.
I have no problem being a wild card team and going and shaking stuff up in the playoffs. No problem.
That'd be great. But
no problem.
This team can't do it. This team can't do it. Not how it's currently constructed. They need something. I don't know what that is. Whatever's available out there right now, all I'm hearing is that they don't really want to trade Soto, but
they need to get blown away. Pause. That's what I've been hearing.
Exactly, blown away by the right team. Pause. So the only thing that's really out there, big major players that San Diego's willing to move, and they're the real, it's either San Diego or the Cardinals that are willing to make deals right now, is they want to give up Snell for something major or Hader. And I'm not a big Blake Snell guy.
I'm not a big Hader guy.
Neither am I. It's too wild.
I'd rather take Snell though. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's been pitching really good this year. His numbers show it.
Okay, Eric. If you the San Diego Padres call up. Bad news, Cashman. Bad news, Cashman.
Hello.
I know you. I know you're ready. You're open for business. Bad news, Cashman. But we got a guy with this guy Snell. Don't tell him about the medicals. His arm is shot. Don't tell him about. Don't tell. He'll take it. This is Cashman. He'll take anything. Yeah, we're willing to move him, but we want Volpe and Peraza. What do you got for us? Hold on. That's wait a second.
We checked the Carfax.
The assistant GM, Eric, the goalie Cruz, jumped in. He's the only guy that makes sense over there. We got to get him out of the picture. So
don't tell San Diego. We checked the Carfax. We know his accidents.
So what do you think about that deal? Bad news, Cashman.
No, you can't get rid of Volpe unless you're getting Juan Soto in that deal.
There you go.
That's not going to happen.
We could get Snell. We
have people in our farm system. Like I told you before, like I've been telling you the last 2 podcasts. Our farm system, we're lucky. They're raking right now. We're going to sell high. The thing is, you got to make sure that we get the right people for them. We're not going to go and give up Jason Dominguez for a Seth Brown. No, I want to go out.
Absolutely not.
I want to go get a Juan Soto. If I'm gonna get rid of Volpe, if I'm gonna get rid of one of these great pitchers that we have,
Austin Wells. I'm not gonna give up those guys for Blake Snell. Not happening. No. I'm not doing that. I would not do those deals. That Juan Soto better come with Snell on in that deal. There's no way I'm going to take Blake Snell or Yu Darvish or Josh Hader and bring them on the Yankees with no Soto. That does not help this team. None of those guys. Snell may be able to help, but we still will not be able to solve the hitting. This team can't hit. They can't hit and they can't field.
They can't.
It's true. It's true. It's true. I like this kid from Washington, this John Gray kid. He's been pitching good his last.
You mean the Washington team that's gonna sweep the Mets and take over and put the Mets in last place? Yeah, I'm rooting for the Washington Nationals. I'm a big Washington Nationals fan this year because I want to see the Mets buried to the ground. Because we had a guy come on this podcast and told us that they're gonna win the chip. He said it last year. He said it this year, and then he disappears. So anyway,
that's what he does best. He disappears.
He does.
So we're gonna pivot onto another subject real quick, and let's hit some football. Right, we're not in the football mix yet, but the steam is starting to pick up, and the crap talking has already started with the New York Jets. Sean Payton came out today and said that the New York Jets offensive coordinator did the worst coaching job he has ever seen in his life with the Denver Broncos last year. Throwing shots.
Was he wrong?
No.
He was not wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
Go ahead, Eric.
But Russell Wilson, what was he doing?
So
he was throwing passes to the other team. So you can't even blame the coach because no.
That doesn't work
because
we would know. We had Zach Wilson. He was actually worse than Russell Wilson.
He was hitting bugs off the ground. The turf.
I don't want no quarterback with the name Wilson ever again on the Jets. No, thank you. No, thank you.
It's like, you never saw Russell do that in Seattle. He was hitting his receivers on the money.
Now, Eric, I got the comeback to that is that Sean Payton also said that he wasn't coached properly, that the plays weren't he was getting the plays too late in the play clock, so it just was a mess. Plus, he also threw the coach under the bus, saying that hey, there were too many chefs in the kitchen. That Russell Wilson had too many people working with him and in the locker room that weren't players, that weren't coaches, that he had no control over that team.
All he's doing is
burying the Jets offensive coordinator.
All he's doing is just helping out Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson. He's just helping him out. Trying to get his confidence back because that's his quarterback.
There
and
you
his
go.
Offensive coordinator is gone.
See, that's why you come to this podcast, ladies and gentlemen, right here, because you get the real. We don't talk about what the media and say, oh, we know that this is all bull. Basically,
exactly.
He's just trying to get his quarterback's confidence up. We see through the nonsense. We see through the garbage.
And we will see. And we will see this year. We
will
see. Because
Sean
I know for a fact.
Sean Payton's a great head coach.
Yes, he is.
I don't think Russell Wilson is the guy.
My thing is, if Russell Wilson is supposed to be this Hall of Fame quarterback, you're supposed to take control of the offense. Even if you don't get the play from the offensive coach, you're supposed to run your play. Run your offense. That's your offense. You control that. Be the man.
Now, I'll throw this question out to you and T-Bone as Jet fans. Bone, do you think that same thing will apply if that offensive coordinator throws out a play and it's late? Do you think that Aaron Rodgers is going to be confused by that?
No, he'll take over.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Hall of Famers do.
Yeah.
What do you think, Eric? You think Aaron Rodgers is going to say, I'm going to blame the coach, or the coach did this or that?
No, he's gonna be like, oh no, I can't. I gotta get a delay of game because the coach didn't give me the right play. No, he's gonna say, all right, yo, let's do this real quick. That's it. He's not gonna sit there and wait for a play call. He looks at the defense. He changes it up at the line real quick. And that's it. And that's what Hall of Fame quarterbacks do. They read the defense, and that's what we haven't had in a quarterback in a very, very long time.
We've never seen it, guys. I've seen it in little bits and pieces. Vinny Testaverde couldn't do that. He was good. He was really good for the Jets when he was here until he got hurt.
He was not good at that.
But he was not good at that. The only guy I've seen do that.
Let me hear it.
Was Chad Pennington.
There we go, baby.
That's it.
Chad the man, baby.
Because as much as I love Mark Sanchez and he gets a bad rap by non-Jets fans, they talk about him like he's trash. He was not trash. Look through the rosters that Mark Sanchez had to play with, and they gave that man no shot.
Those are non-football fans because
those are non-football fans.
I don't. Of course, I don't like the Jets. I don't hate them. I just don't like them.
I
give Mark Sanchez credit. He took you guys to the AFC Championship game
twice. He won those games on his own. He put those games on his back. He didn't make mistakes. He played well on the road, gentlemen. He won
it. The defense
on the road.
Not close it out.
On the road, and it wasn't his fault. It was not his fault. It was bad coaching.
Yep.
Bad kicking, right? But again, that game in Pittsburgh, if we wouldn't have made some little mistakes with the coaching, we win that game. We win that game, and we're in the Super Bowl. I can tell you that right now. So all you hoe-ass, capping-ass bums out there that want to throw Mark Sanchez under the bus, you don't know anything about football. Come on here.
You better watch your mouth. How you talking about Mark Sanchez?
Come on here and you get your
the glizzy gobbler.
And you will get roasted on this podcast if you come in here talking that cap and stuff. So I'll tell you that right now. So other than that, this is the greatest quarterback we've ever seen, obviously. Yeah, we haven't seen him yet as a Jet, but just watching how he's doing in training camp, how he's pulling guys to the side, how he's talking to the offensive line when they're not picking up the blitzes, and the receivers when they're not cutting off the routes during those hot reads. He's got control of this offense. These guys are gonna be ready.
And how is he coaching Zach Wilson on the sideline also? I kind of like that too. So I'm saying,
Eric,
Zach Wilson learns from.
You could do anything you want, but you can't coach the bum out of a bum. You can't do it.
Hey,
that guy stinks.
Never know.
That guy stinks.
Let me ask you guys a question, though, since you're Jet fans, right? What Russell Wilson is going through right now, right? To me, I don't think it's his fault, but then I do think it's his fault. I think he had bad coaching. That's one. And I think he could have got better, but I think they got off in a bad foot. And it was like, you ever saw Any Given Sunday with Willie Beeman? They didn't care about him no more. They let him get hit. Nobody was catching for him. Nobody wanted to go the extra for him.
So
it was his fault from the get.
Yeah. But Tom Brady, when he went to Tampa Bay.
Good question. That's a good one.
Tom Brady.
I was going to bring that up.
He came in and won a Super Bowl his first year with new guys. He didn't bring guys from New England.
You're not comparing apples to apples. Or let me bring this up, Joey.
Why you think say Peyton Manning though?
Tom Brady. Yeah. So we hate Tom Brady here. If you haven't noticed, thank God he's gone. Good riddance. So Tom Brady. The only thing that could stop Tom Brady was an ex-Jet, Todd Bowles. That's the only person that could stop Tom Brady, and he still was decent with horrific coaching. We know that Todd Bowles is a horrific football coach, horrible in every way. He's a horrible head coach of a football team.
He's a good coordinator, but not a head coach.
So. Even Tom Brady made him look decent, made the team look even decent. So that shows that Tom Brady's a legit great. Russell Wilson, I don't know. He could have done something with that team. They have that team. That team has talent, guys. Yeah. The Denver Broncos have talent. Their defense was vicious, and they have talent. They got talent, on the offensive side of the ball. They do. Cortland Sutton. They got Jerry Jeudy. They got guys.
Judy.
They have Melvin Ingram, who fumbled everything. I mean, I don't know what Melvin Ingram doesn't fumble, but he fumbled everything last year.
The bag.
So, and he definitely fumbled his bag because after all those fumbles, he's done. He's in the street right now. Now, to pivot real quick, because I thought this was going to be a short show, but you guys brought up some great topics. So, to pivot, Aaron Rodgers has taken a pay cut. A pay cut. $35 million pay cut. And guess who's coming to town this weekend on Sunday? Making a visit. We got a running back. A running back who is in his prime. The top guy out there, still out there. Dalvin Cook. Coming in to visit the Jets on Sunday. Uh-oh.
I mean, I like it.
Uh-oh.
But my thing is, I don't want to mess up my boy Breece Hall,
Breece is not Breece. They're going to take it slow with him.
I know. But
the guy who's going to suffer is going to be Michael Carter Jr., who had his shot last year and showed that he was trash. He was real bad.
You can't even blame it on him, though.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing.
Our offensive line was like, it wasn't
Bring in
even
Dalvin
good.
Cook. I don't care.
And
Bring
especially when you knew the quarterback couldn't fucking throw a ball, you're going to fucking put 8 in the box and fucking make sure that you get Michael Carter every time he ran the ball.
Guys, I know that Dalvin Cook is going to pick up the blitz, and I know he's going to be able to. I know he's going to be able to catch a screen. I know he can break through tackles, and I know if he's in the open field, he's taking it to the house. I'm going to go with that. It's not my money. I don't care. I want every good player that you can bring in on this team because I want to win. I want to be in Vegas for this Super Bowl with my guys having a good time. Plain and simple. I don't care. I've had enough with this team. Had it. 50 years, almost 50 years on this planet, I've seen nothing but painful losses, and this team has given me nothing. I want to see a championship, period. I want a Super Bowl championship. I want to celebrate that Super Bowl champion. I don't care what it takes. I don't care. It's not my money. Our tickets are still going to – we already got season tickets. It's going to be this – it's already going to be what it is. I don't care. We've already paid for that garbage stadium. I don't care. I just want to win. So, all right. Let's pivot to the Giants. Saquon Barkley.
Just to let you know.
Saquon Barkley.
Dalvin Cook, when he played the Giants, they were 15 60 yards.
Okay, wait a minute. Come out.
What a hater.
Hopefully he shows up.
What a hater. What a guy. This is what happens with hating ass fans like Joey Bad News Cruz. He'll bring up one game. We have one game that he didn't do good. But it doesn't look at the stat sheet and say, man, this Dalvin Cook guy, man, he's a tremendous player. Tremendous.
Well, if you want to go back in 2020 against San Francisco, he had 9 attempts, 18 rushing yards, and then the only good one he did was against the Rams. He had 28 attempts with 94 rushing yards. I'm just saying, you brought him up
attempts. Again, Joey, what is this? What's wrong with you, Joey? Why you came in with the hate today?
I have no hate. It's
all hate.
Big time. Hate.
I'm just getting ready. I'm getting ready for the season.
Be a Bad News Cruz. That's all.
I mean,
exactly.
Remember,
don't worry.
Joey,
be ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna knock him out.
Who has been Dalvin Cook's quarterbacks in his career? Who has been?
You like that?
Who has been his quarterbacks, Joey?
Yeah,
who has been his quarterbacks? Kirk Cousins and who else? Let's see.
And
some
guy
bum.
always getting concussions. He's always getting concussions. Oh my God. Shit.
Let's see. List of Minnesota starting quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins, Case Keenum, Sam Bradford, Kirk Cousins, Sean Mannion.
Never heard of that guy.
Exactly. No. Those are probably the games. Then you had Teddy Bridgewater.
There you go. Bridgewater.
There you go.
So
there he is. The guy was getting concussed.
So
Teddy no legs.
Those games were the games that when he did bad were probably games with Sean Mannion as the quarterback. You're not gonna win with that. We had to Google that guy. I just had to Google to see if this guy even existed. So Joey, Saquon Barkley,
new Cruz.
Saquon Barkley, you gave.
I'm hearing.
He signed the franchise tag. Go ahead, Eric.
I'm hearing that they might trade Mr. Barkley.
No.
And I'm hoping it doesn't happen.
Can I tell you what?
To Miami.
All right.
Yes, I heard that too, Eric. Good job. Yes.
First of all,
that's what I heard. Okay.
Let me correct you because you heard false reports.
Okay.
So the report was the agent of Barkley asked the Giants for a trade. They said no. Barkley never demanded a trade. His agent asked if he can go out and seek a trade.
But who?
The Giants didn't go out and call anyone. They got calls for Barkley, two of them. Of course. And they told him no.
Which one is one of them though? Miami one of them.
That was right.
Don't say it was false then. Why you say
it was false?
Because no, it's not.
You mixed it in with the truth.
No.
A trade was on the.
No, you
Joey,
trying to.
No. So
well,
Joey,
I know what you're trying to do.
How do you know about this? They must have picked up the phone, Joey.
No,
stop the cap. They must have picked up the phone. How do you know about it?
They said hello. Yes, I want to talk.
And they said no. Barkley is too important to this team. No, thank you.
Yeah, he is important.
I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to disguise a man into a woman. You think we're in Thailand right now? Not today, fellas. Not today. You can't catch me.
This guy is he's looking to get the podcast banned. I swear to God, I think that's his role in life. You cannot say those things, Johnny.
Yes, you can. This is not Thailand.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. We're gonna have to edit this. Oh God. Anyway, Saquon Barkley, I heard the same rumor about him going to Miami, and I've also heard some little rumbling because Saquon is from my neck of the woods. He lives out here. He may or may not go to the same car wash that I get my car washed at. Saquon, I've heard that if things don't go well during the season, he might jake it, as they call it in the baseball world. He might not take as many reps, maybe not pick up a blitz, a la Willie Beeman style.
But that would hurt him.
Perfect. No.
What hurts him more is actually getting injured. That's what really hurts him.
No, but
what do you think about that, Joey? What do you think about that little nugget of information that I heard?
No, I don't. Well, you probably went to a horrible car wash where they put Dawn.
No. Here
they
got the hand
wash
on
your car. Instead of regular soap, they use dish soap to clean your cars. No. Okay? No. So I'll tell you right now, it doesn't benefit him not to have a good year.
They clean it with steel wool.
They take your change out. When they go and dry everything, they take the quarters out of your...
They spray the Dracar Noir instead of the cherry. Oh, my God. It's not that
But
bootleg, Joe.
it
I
would
moved
hurt-
out of Bushwick. Come on, it's not that bootleg.
Listen, it would hurt him financially if he had a bad year. So I have a feeling he's gonna have a good year. He needs it. If he wants to get paid, he needs it.
One thing I'm hearing is that Daniel Jones is looking great in camp. Came in excellent shape, throwing darts.
You know who's looking really good, and I'm praying to God that they take care of him is Darren Waller.
They are taking care of him.
Looks fucking good. He's like a big, like no one could cover him. And
I've heard reports.
Do you have any cover? You know, I don't think you have anybody to cover anybody anyway.
Exactly.
So,
those guys can't cover the shopping carts at Walmart.
When I said it,
he looks good
in my mind,
guys.
I was saying Eric is gonna say something, and then
Joey,
yeah, look at
the videos, the training camp videos of Garrett Wilson going up against Sauce Gardner, and that shows you two guys that really are getting after it in training camp. Really,
it's even. They're going after each other. You know, he's stopping.
Really getting after it.
Well, I saw one video where Sauce got crossed up and he looked like applesauce.
Yeah, well, against Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
you know. So
you're right.
There you go.
Listen. I don't hate the Jets. I don't hate the Jets.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. We know you do.
I don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Don't fake it now. Don't fake it now.
We know you do. On last nugget with the Jets. Let's go circle back with the Jets. Get a little information here to T-Bone and Eric here. How do they feel about Mekhi Becton getting pulled out of practice because his knee is hurting?
Better to pull him out now. Don't let him get hurt. Let him do any more damage to it. It's better be safe than sorry.
I agree with T-Bone. You know, it's nothing crazy. It's a little soreness. That's about it. Everybody gets soreness in their knees. You know, that old age kicks in. You know, you feel that. You feel it.
Joey, Eric, he's 25 years old. He's not old.
Hey, I was feeling it. I was feeling at 25 myself, bro. You know, I was feeling it. When you're in that catcher's position for that long, or even in that blocking position, you know, that hurts.
Yeah. So
it's still early saying that he's a bum and he's gonna get cut.
I agree that it's early. But man, it's not looking good because you know the some of the replacement guys. Max Mitchell's doing well. Dwayne Brown, they're keeping him out of practice, but I heard he's doing really well with his health and he looks good. So I'm a little worried about Mekhi Becton.
You got to remember, there's a lot of injuries early too. Like we was just talking about that earlier today.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Joe Burrow, and Jalen Ramsey.
Well,
big injuries.
Jalen Ramsey, I think he's getting surgery. He might miss the start of the season.
Oh, too bad for
Burrow. I think they got lucky.
Too bad for the Dolphins. I'm really broken up that the Dolphins are losing players. I'm really.
Saw what I said.
He would have got hooked anyway.
What I said last week. I said if Tua gets that fucking Samoan tattoo, that tribal thing, it's a wrap
it's
for
over
you.
With, yeah,
you better. If Frank Cover was here, sprinkle a little on the Tua Tagovailoa, however you say his name, baby. MVP.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Tua Tagovailoa over under how many games does he play? Tua Tagovailoa. How many games? I got him 6 or less.
No. I got him playing at least 11 or 12 games. I think he'll
What?
Yeah.
What? 12 games. Mike White is the quarterback after week 4. Book it.
No. He got that tribal Samoan tattoo. It's a wrap.
I don't mean
it's
Jack
a wrap.
Roman. I don't mean
he's not Roman. He's not. You can't acknowledge him, okay? You can't acknowledge him.
He's not The Rock. He's not Roman Reigns. He's none of that.
Exactly.
Please.
He's not the tribal chief, Okay.
We gotta listen. You better watch it. My kids have been bothering me. They want to start a wrestling podcast, so I might have to do double duty soon.
That's great. I hope they do start we do it under the We Get Drunk banner. Under the We Get Drunk network. That's that because then we start building out a network.
Eli got his headset. He's like, Dad, I'm ready. When are we ready?
The funny part is I bet you they get more subscribers than us.
There's so many wrestling fans out there you don't even know.
Oh man. All right. So let's pivot on to a real quick thing here with the Rangers, and then we'll wrap it up with the boxing because if nobody noticed, there's a big boxing match this Saturday. For some reason, nobody's talking about it. But it's one of the biggest boxing matches in years.
Yeah, it is.
Which is so weird. Maybe it's and we'll talk about it in a bit. Maybe it's the price, but let's throw it to Eric and the Rangers. Give us a state on the Rangers and how they have done absolutely zero this offseason.
I don't think so.
Oh my God, Eric!
I don't think so.
Where are they going to score, Eric? When are they going to score?
Look, listen. Last year we went young. We thought we can, do something with our young kids, and there was a few of them that showed out,
Yeah.
But with them in the playoffs, we still couldn't score. We brung in Patrick Kane. We brung in Vladimir Tarasenko. We didn't do nothing with them. So now Chris Drury, he's thinking, let's go with experience. So I'm liking them getting. I mean, I hate Quick. He beat us in the Stanley Cup Finals. I hate him, but that will help out Igor, in the playoff role.
Mm-hmm.
Blake Wheeler, he's a hell of a guy. He's a hard-nosed player. He's a two-way guy. I'm telling you, like, we're gonna be so well prepared in big games that you will see it. And Peter Laviolette, he's a really good coach, a two-way minded. He's really an offensive guy. He likes to push the tempo, not like how he was last year. We wasn't pushing the tempo as much because we was defensive minded because of what's his name again? Damn, I forgot his name already.
Already.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy.
Listen, I agree. I totally agree with Eric though. Because last year we were all young, and it looked like that in the playoffs.
I understand all this, Joey. Who is going to score? Please let me know. What is your top line? Your top line is what?
Mika,
Kreider, Zibanejad, Kako,
and Aaron.
It might be Lafreniere. It might be Lafreniere.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Lafreniere too.
Panarin's got to be on the second line. You can't put him
second line.
Yeah. And Lafreniere, you're gonna have to put on the third line. We don't.
I got him in the first line though. I have him in the first line.
Okay, then
Mika,
Eric?
Mika
when you go to the third line, no one can score. That's the problem.
It's not all about scoring though. In that,
it was in the playoffs. It was in the playoffs. All right.
But we have that third line. We was getting beat to our spot. We wasn't in our spot. If we was in our spot before they beat us to the spot, we would have been scoring. We was always getting beat. We was always backpedaling, always chasing the puck.
We weren't in our spots because we didn't have enough talented players to score.
We was young. Again, we was young. We wasn't mentally prepared. These veteran guys, these playoff minded guys that we got, they will know what to do when it hits that situation.
So,
they will know.
So what you're saying is, if I'm reading this right, is that the Rangers got to get to the trade deadline in a good spot and then readjust. If we need scoring, if whatever we need, we got to make the proper moves. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Because we haven't made those moves now.
We don't though. I'm telling you, we could maybe use another big player, but I don't want that because like Lafreniere and Kako, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a big year for both of them. And they're gonna.
If any one of those guys gets hurt, it's over with. It's over.
But you're already thinking negative.
I'm telling you. Exactly.
I'm not thinking negative.
Those guys.
What I'm saying is that
I can't even say it. I can't even say it though.
What I'm saying is that those guys got to carry us to the trade deadline, and then you readjust. Because I don't think every year is the same problem. We don't score in the playoffs, especially in the power play. That's a major problem.
Because we get to
the playoffs is all
happy.
Exactly, and the playoffs is all about power play goals and your goalie. That's it.
And this is why we got Peter Laviolette. He's an offensive-minded guy who likes to push, attack, which last year we didn't attack because we was always on that defensive-minded thing. Like, we just took our time, and that we waited, like in basketball. You know how they wait for the post. Well, that's what we was waiting. We waited for our guys to get in front of the net when we wasn't attacking right away on a fast break and go push it. This guy, Peter Laviolette, he loves to push the tempo. And this is what we need for these young kids. You know, Mika loves to do that. Panarin loves to do that. Kreider, he could do that whenever he wants. He could do whatever.
Let me ask you, but before we move on to the next couple little topics here, because we're over time. Panarin, he's a great regular season player. Very good to starting to become a great regular season player. What is it with him in the playoffs that he does nothing?
Because he doesn't shoot. He doesn't shoot. His thing is he likes to pass it to the guy. He likes to get the guy, the open player. Like, he looks for the perfect pass to somebody when sometimes you don't need to do that. And that's the thing with him, that he just does it anyways because that's what his mindset is. He's a pass first guy. You know, that's the good thing about him too. He helps out everybody else.
There's in every sport you have guys that are they have a regular season mindset and then they turn it on for the playoffs. Somebody's got to talk to him and say, you have to, in the playoffs, you got that talent. He's a first line talent. Yeah. You got to turn it on, bro.
But that's why we got to put the puck in the back. That's why we got all these veterans. Half the veterans that we did pick up there have been in the playoffs, and they've been in big playoff games. So that's going to be the big difference this year than last year. We're sprinkling good, experienced veterans with these young guys who got a taste of the playoffs last year, and this year is going to be different because now you're going to have guys who's going to tell them and show them, listen. We got to wait until the playoffs. That's when we are supposed to use this energy, not for the regular season. Let's pay attention to getting to the playoffs healthy.
And you got to remember this.
Right,
when the playoff starts, it's always the other team's best defensive players against our best offensive players. So that's the thing. That's the thing that's going to be tough. Because if we're home, we could try to, mix that out real quick. But when we're not home, we can't do that because we'll put them out and they'll have their best defensive team against our best offensive team, and it's hard to stop that, So the thing is with Mika is that they already know what he's gonna do, so they attack him, and it's hard for him to score. That's why you don't see him scoring as much because in the regular season they're not really like focused on him because they know what he's gonna do. He's gonna get his thing. They just gonna prepare all of that just for the playoffs. They see, okay, this is how we gotta stop them. We can't hear you, G.
1 second.
There you go.
You guys can hear me?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that in the playoffs, right, the most important thing for him is to understand that he's in the regular season, they're gonna play me different than how I'm going to deal with it in the playoffs. But we're going to check back on this. I'm just wanted to bring it up because Tarasenko signed, and that to me, I wanted him on the squad. I don't understand the move, why we didn't keep him on the squad. I liked him as a player. I think he have a lot of value. But it's not over with yet.
and the hockey season is a long season, so we'll see what happens. Just wanted to touch base on and show a little love to hockey because we're hockey fans here too. So, especially Ranger fans, F the Devils.
That's a fact.
So, one real quick thing that happened this week that a lot of people called me about and said, "Oh, LeBron James' son had a heart issue, basically a heart attack. Well, not a heart attack, cardiac arrest."
Yeah.
So everybody knows I hate LeBron. Hate him as a basketball player, right? There's sports and then there's life. I don't hate his kid, like that's crazy. I hate him because he's ruined basketball and he's a bum. But there's no way in hell that I would want something to happen to his kid. Like that's crazy.
No,
that's true.
Like,
never.
I just want, I want
Never
the kid to.
On nobody.
Yeah, yeah. You do great things and be healthy, but and I feel bad for LeBron James. No parent wants that. That's the worst thing that can happen to a parent. I don't know of anything worse than that, than something happening to your kid. You rather have a million things happen to you than your kids. That's the way that works. But all the people that call me be like, "Oh, you happy about LeBron's kid?" No, absolutely not. I hate LeBron. He's a bum, but his kid has nothing to do with anything sports related. I want the kid to get healthy and live a great life.
Yeah.
And I still want LeBron to be the bum that he is and get out of the NBA. Go take care of your kid. Go get out of the NBA. Leave now. Now is your excuse to get you out of here. Please. Go take care of you. Be with your family. Just leave the NBA. Please. Now is a great time for you to leave and never come back. Never, ever, 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 ever come back. Go away. And never make movies. Just go away forever. Anyway. Last thing. Boxing. T-Bone. What is the problem with this fight that nobody cares? What are the numbers going to be for this fight?
I don't know.
Is it the price? Is it the marketing? What's going on?
How much is the price?
The marketing. It's not being. You don't see it being advertised on TV.
Yeah,
they lowered the price. They lowered the price.
So I don't know.
I gotta order it. So what's the price?
It was $105. It was $105, right? Now it's $85.
Yeah, well, yeah.
84.
We split it, Eric.
Yeah, you get a bunch of jokers. You get a bunch of jokers. You can split it. Hey, we going to Florida. We got the budget is tight, baby. Let's see if we can catch a stream somewhere. Twitter, X is called.
If you go
X
to Franklin's house,
can we watch
time? So I can watch it.
See, we can't go to Franklin's house because we start talking about our Florida trip. And he can't go.
He can't go.
He can
go to Colombia. He can go to Colombia. Wow.
It's down punishment. Franklin's gonna be in it. Franklin's gonna be in his house wearing a jacket like that, with an undershirt like that guy right there, Jose.
He's gonna go to BJ's.
Costco and BJ's. So, Bone, what is up with this fight? What has gone on? What's the problem here? Nobody cares. This is a great fight. Errol Spence against Bud Crawford. I'm paying the $85. I don't care. I'm gonna watch. I gotta watch that fight. That's a fight I've been looking forward to. I am
too. So,
yeah, we know.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, like I said,
Eric's not invited.
Eric, read between the lines.
I see.
I know today was the coin flip to see who gets called first or comes out the ring first.
Mm-hmm.
Crawford won, but I get to hear what he picked. So, and then tomorrow's
knowing him, knowing him, he's gonna come out, second. I just think that where is the promotion for this? And this is on Showtime. This is not like
stinks.
But they have marketing dollars. They do have marketing dollars. They know how to promote a fight. what happened here? Why does nobody care? This is why I hate to agree with Franklin, but if this is a Canelo fight, it's sold out.
Yeah.
And
You will
everybody's
see it
talking about
everywhere.
it.
Everywhere.
You
will
gotta-
see
you
it
gotta
in
understand-
supermarkets,
But
everywhere.
you gotta understand the Mexican people. They love their fighting. They love boxing. They love it.
Yeah, but the
So they go for-
the minority likes boxing too. So we would like to see. It's a shame that it's not anywhere. Like posters, there should be posters everywhere.
I understand.
Yeah.
But
There should be
you gotta
ads on
remember-
YouTube. There should be all kinds of stuff. TikTok
Bars,
videos. I think
bars, and should be put in promotion to buy 3 drinks and you get to watch the fight for free. Type of thing.
A lot of bars don't like to buy boxing fights no more. They don't, and this is
a
why
lot of
we
them
always
can't because they. A lot of them can't, right? They can't because it's not like us buying the fight, right? When a bar buys it, they got to pay a ridiculous amount of money to show those things. I just think that these two fighters, man, they've done nothing to get out there in front of the people. They've done nothing to get out in front of the younger crowd, in front of anybody. Where's the TikTok videos? I don't have TikTok. I don't use social media, but where are people talking about this fight?
Oh, I see it on Instagram. That's about it.
Yeah, that's it. Me too. Not even on Twitter.
Not even on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a major problem. They have cost themselves a major bag, and these guys are not young guys. Bud Crawford doesn't have that many years left to get big bags. I think it's a major misstep and a bad look for boxing. A bad look for boxing when you have 2 top-level fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Some may say Bud Crawford is the pound-for-pound best fighter, and no one cares. That's a major problem.
Man,
that's a
funny.
big problem.
Nobody's talking about it. It's
no lie. Watching the Showtime for the boxing, I'll be straight honest with you. Errol Spence, I can't stand the way he speaks. I told Eric it was getting on my fucking nerves, and I turned it off a few times. Just listening to him speak and everything.
If you can't watch that, I invite you to watch Hard Knocks with the New York Jets. You will be captivated.
It's a mirror. I was waiting. I was waiting to the end of the show. I was like, you guys didn't bring up Hard Knocks.
August 9th, baby. August 8th.
You know I don't miss, baby. I don't miss. I invite you to watch Hard Knocks. So that's going to be a big part of our upcoming shows.
I will be watching.
And we will be doing a show in Tampa at the end of August when we're there, and we'll do some live streaming from a Tampa Bay Rays game against the Yankees, where hopefully we'll have a third. Hopefully we'll have a new third baseman. We'll have a new third baseman or a new left fielder. Please, God, please.
If we do remember though, because sometimes
I was just gonna say, hopefully,
things happen.
Hopefully, the camera's not shaking.
Yeah, things happen.
No IPA that night. No IPA. Straight.
No, there's no IPA.
Well, hey, if Franklin's not going, we're fine.
No IPAs, no tequila shots. I'm done with that. My old ass cannot deal with all that. No way. Can't. I gotta go straight. I'm drinking Bud Lights all night. I heard they're giving them out for free. That's how bad Bud Light is doing.
Hey,
I heard they're giving them out for free.
If it's free, I'm taking it.
For me.
Yep.
I actually saw it when I went to the ShopRite liquor store. I saw the case of Bud Light. I think it was a 24 pack for $15 with a $15 rebate. They basically giving it away for free.
Giving it away. Oh my goodness.
You know that will never work in Bushwick, Brooklyn, because they
I should be gone already.
Yep, the whole hood will be niced up.
I do have some kind of breaking news. If you guys like, do you guys know Incarcerated Bob on Twitter? The big Jet fan.
Indeed.
Yeah.
he says it seems like Dalvin Cook is pretty much a done deal to the Jets if the physical doesn't show anything alarming.
I mean, we've been saying that for a long time, though. You know, it was a done deal.
Yeah, I've been saying that for a long time.
Hey, you better hope that Buffalo doesn't come out of nowhere and give him real New York money.
Stop it. The real New York team is the Jets. Stop it.
Bad news, Cruz. Worry about your running back who might jake it after the first couple of weeks of the season. If you're
gone.
He might be gone for the season and collect that check.
I can't wait for oh my God, Leonard Williams to break through the middle with Dexter Lawrence to try to sack Aaron Rodgers, and then
that guy leads the league.
And then they both miss, and then out of nowhere you see Kayvon Thibodeau coming in from the side and clean
him. I'm worried about. And Dexter Lawrence, I'm worried about. I am not worried about Leonard Williams, the man that leads all NFL history in almost getting sacks. He never gets them. He almost gets them. He leads the league in pressures.
Oh my God! I hope you sleep on him. Sleep on him.
Please. Stop it. All right. We will be back next week, y'all. We got things coming. It's tough in the summertime because everybody got things coming. Big shout out to Janet Cruz for her 21st birthday this weekend. Shout out to Janet Cruz. There you go. Shout out to the original queen from Bushwick, the Bushwick queen, Janet Cruz. Shout out to you. That's it. So if you ever want a fun person to have a drink or beer with, Janet Cruz is your person. Her husband, not so much.
Not so much.
Not so much.
Her kids?
Not so much.
Her kids are champs. So they're champs.
Yes.
But
the
husband never was. He was
like this.
Nah.
It's a done deal.
Yep. He did beat when we opened up our membership, he did beat me a couple times during our battles. Our drinking battles. One was a disgrace, but Janet Cruz, you cannot beat her. You cannot. She is undefeated. In having a good time. Having a good time, you hang out with Janet Cruz is guaranteed. I'll tell you that right now.
That's a fact.
So shout out. Happy birthday. I wish you a million more Janet Cruz. That's for sure. So anyway, we will see y'all next week. Right now I'm going to what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do some pull-ups. I gotta get ready for Florida. So, all right, gentlemen. I'll see y'all next week.
My
we'll
brothers.
Talk some more.
We're gonna get the tickets. Don't worry.
Joey, we got a week till we might have to have we might have to move up the date for our next show because of the Major League trade deadline. So be on the lookout for that, y'all. Peace out. See y'all next week.
Later.
Later, y'all.
Can I leave? Nope.